Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to talk about this. I find myself saying this as people kind of text me in a panic. The symptoms will settle down when you do. Okay? So, I'm going to relax, enjoy the sunshine. Short sleeve weather, unbelievable. Super nice. It's a little cool, but not cold. So it's probably up around 60. If it weren't for the wind, it would actually be warm. Relax your body so that you can breathe. Nothing bad is going on. False alarms. If the smoke detector in your kitchen were going off, but you knew there was no fire, you'd probably be okay, right? So, gotta turn off my my messages. Actually, this is somebody who needs to hear today's video. Somebody just texted me. The first two words were, "I panic when..." All right, so panic is not the answer. Freaking out is not the answer. Nobody ever got better by freaking out. But time and time again, I find that the people who are getting better are the ones who can truly understand that by definition, TMS, perceived danger pain, perceived danger symptoms, means by definition, your body's fine, you're not broken. This is not permanent, this is temporary. It's a false alarm. And the people who tend to get better are the ones who can consistently reassure themselves of that fact, right? And stay out of the panic, stay out of the freak out zone. Because symptoms won't settle down as long as you're panicking and running around like your hair's caught on fire. And so, super, super important for you to recognize that you, your thoughts, your mindset, your behaviors need to lead the way. If you're waiting for the symptoms to disappear before you can feel confident that this is what's going on and that you'll be able to get better, you have that completely backwards, folks. You, your thoughts, your behaviors, your mindset, your beliefs need to lead the way for the symptoms. And so, a common thing I will say to somebody if they're texting me in a panic, your symptoms will settle down when you settle down, right? We can't freak out and expect symptoms to disappear. And the reason for that is the brain's perception of danger is what turned them on or turned them up and will keep them going. So it's up to you to change that perception. It's got to be built on the foundational knowledge that I know what causes symptoms. It's the brain's perception, much more so than physical bodily functions, changes, right? Know what causes symptoms. 2, make sure you understand that this is what's going on for you. I can't tell you how many people say, yeah, I've taken the assessments. It says, I don't know, it definitely says TMS, but it feels so real. Okay, so the refusal to accept these proven, reliable assessments as a way to determine your cause of symptoms will delay your recovery. I know it feels real because the symptoms are real. You feel them. They are present. They're not imaginary. These are not perceived symptoms. It's the danger that's perceived. Symptoms are real, but they're false alarms, just like the alarm on my smoke detector in the kitchen when I burned something on the stovetop. The smoke alarm is ringing, but the perception that there's a fire is incorrect. It's false. And again, that's what's going on. So, understand what creates symptoms, the perception of danger. Number 2, understand, do the assessments, and then whatever it says, accept that as the fact. Now, if you're borderline, let's have a conversation, because it's very well that it's probably perceived danger anyway. And sometimes people being in a panic has caused their symptoms to be so constant and so one location specific that the testing is not quite as obvious as to what's going on. But yeah, take the FIT assessment. It's at isthispdp.com. There's like 19 questions there. The more you answer as true, the more confident you can be. But even if you just answer one of those questions as true, your brain is creating the symptoms, not some flaw in your body. So fundamentals, know what causes the symptoms. 2, do the assessments and decide to accept that. 3, is there a cure? Absolutely. I got, 70 success stories in counting. I got another one to upload for the next day or two. Absolutely, there's a cure. Now the big 4th fundamental is, am I capable of doing this? And if you settle yourself down with the accurate knowledge that you're not broken because you've done the assessments and you understand how this human system works, your symptoms will settle down when you settle down. But you can't freak your way out of these symptoms. You can't get angry enough at the symptoms. You can't be despondent enough to get out of the symptoms. You can't predict them being around for the rest of your life and have them go away. You have to think, act, behave, believe in such a way that you are leading the symptoms into the calm, out of the storm. That's how it works. So I'm going to wrap this up. Short video today. The symptoms will settle down when you do. And the success story I'm going to post shortly, the name is Katie. Listen to how she was able to settle her body, which settled her nervous system, got her out of fight or flight. And that was a key point for her. Now, she had very fast results with something called trigeminal neuralgia, which is one of those really scary symptoms. And she had very fast results because she learned what was going on. She knew that that was what was going on for her. And she made her focus to settle herself down. The symptoms settled themselves down once she did. So you got to lead the way, folks. You are in the leadership position. Because if you're following symptoms and your thoughts, fears, behaviors, actions, avoidances are all based on the right now symptoms, you're not in a leadership role. You got to take the lead. And the symptoms will settle down once you do. So I'll leave it there. I do love you. Hope everybody's having a nice weekend. And as always, we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.